Hello and welcome to another episode of Roy Hodgson Hates West Ham.
It's been going on for about 5 years, 6 years, isn't it, this series? Yeah.
Pretty much. Let's begin with the fact that we could never have expected to be in the top 7 at the start of the season. Really.
You would have taken it at the start of the season.
Oh, hell yeah.
Certainly,
Yeah.
definitely.
But yeah, the way we slipped out of Europe
It
has
was
been a bit disappointing, but yeah.
hard to take, definitely. But in hindsight, I'd say that we've done pretty well, and it's something to build on for next season for sure. It was always going to be difficult with the new manager. Somebody who didn't have Premier League experience either.
He's done very well.
Yeah.
He's done very well.
Well, he's proven to be one of the best managers in the league, Southern Village.
I think we've been quite unlucky as well with things like refereeing decisions,
Definitely.
which went against us.
Yeah.
And, against the big teams, we didn't struggle at all. Like, usually we sort of capitulate, but, we beat Arsenal, City, Liverpool, United, of course, Chelsea, Spurs. So,
There's been some amazing
it's been brilliant.
amazing moments.
Yeah.
I don't think I've enjoyed it, but absolutely never enjoyed the season.
Yeah, what's your
So,
favourite moment of the season?
Moment of the season.
Personally for me, Ogbonna
Yeah, Liverpool.
scoring against Liverpool in the FA Cup in the 120th minute, purely because I was there and I got to experience that, and that's something that I've never experienced before. That was just amazing. You can't really replicate it.
I just think the atmosphere at the Man United game was probably the best atmosphere I've ever experienced there. It was immense.
Definitely.
But
Even like outside the stadium.
outside, inside, afterwards,
Yeah.
I thought Bobby Moore switching the lights off was iconic.
That was horrible.
I know it was just an emotional moment, but I really enjoyed that. But just the Man United atmosphere was amazing, and it was a perfect send-off.
Yeah.
What about you?
Of course, the Liverpool where we won 3-2. One I said is definitely up there, as well as Everton away. Coming back from,
Of
coming
course.
back from 2-0 down, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was with loads of mental geezers in the away end, and that was just absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
And of course, the Man United game as well. Those are my three best moments.
It's funny though, because we still. What's going on here, Rob?
No, it's just a guy walking past, and it was pretty funny.
Anyway,
Sort of waddling past.
No, it's funny because we've been given so many that it's hard to choose. It's hard to choose a decent one.
usually there isn't much choice, but we've had so many special moments. The Everton one, of course, I think it was a 2-0 down, and they missed a penalty.
To go 3-0 up, and then we came back.
Lukaku
That was amazing.
Lukaku was on a hat trick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He always scores against
so,
West Ham,
yeah,
doesn't he?
And then, what was it like? Naismith was the one.
Yeah, Naismith was at Norwich at that time, I think. Who
Who
was it? It was Lukaku and...
Morales, I think.
Yeah.
But they were both losers at the end of the day, so.
That was awesome.
That was crazy. Yeah.
But looking ahead to next season, if we can just beat the smaller teams, we're in for a shock. Because we're fighting against the big teams. The games we lost, the Newcastle game, Swansea at home,
Leicester.
Bournemouth at home,
Leicester at the start of the season.
Leicester at the start of the
We
season.
beat Arsenal away, and then we were like, how did we lose to Leicester?
Yeah.
Of course, Leicester's gone on and won the league, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Drawing at Aston Villa as well was disappointing.
Yeah.
Losing to Newcastle.
Swansea as well. On the second
Oh,
last game.
what on earth?
That's horrible.
I think we're in good shape though. We're in good shape. We've signed a player, Norwegian midfielder.
Yeah.
Harvard,
Nordvik.
Nordvik.
Yeah.
It's a great signing on the free. It looks like we'll just replace Alex Song. That's what it looks like.
I don't know much about this guy, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've watched a few Bundesliga highlights of him. I used to watch them highlight show.
But he's playing in the Champions League this season.
From the people that do watch football in Germany a lot, I've heard that he's solid. So I don't think that's where we are now. Anyway, signing players that that aren't good, that
Exactly. Yeah.
that aren't gonna be doing a real good job for you, because that's where we are now. Every player we bring in is going to be somebody
Definitely.
who's going to change the game.
I think some of the thinking behind that move was as well was that he's Norwegian, and it'll settle Martin Samuelsson down a bit, because they'll get on quite nicely. Because I think we'll try and keep Samuelsson in the first team
Definitely.
next season, and it's nice to have a Norwegian guy for him.
We watched him in the first leg against Hull in the Under-21 Cup final, didn't we? And he was.
And the final as well.
I don't think I've never watched a football match in the flesh where there's been one player on the pitch who really has looked a complete class above the rest. He kind of looked like he was just mucking about on the playground, and everybody else was just.
And the first leg of the
chasing after him.
final, he was doing all the skills.
Yeah.
Should have had 2 penalties in the game.
He is really
Step over
impressive.
everything.
We've done well to get hold
I
of
don't
him.
want to see him loaned out again. I want to see him in the first team.
Yeah.
I don't understand why Man City didn't identify that he was
Exactly. Yeah.
absolute mustard, because we've got
They
him
don't,
now.
they don't care about the academy, though, do they? That sort of club.
No.
See, they want Guardiola apparently wants to prize
Yeah.
Reece Oxford away.
He's done the right thing, Samuelsson moving to West Ham.
Yeah.
Club they'll really grow at.
Yeah.
£1,000,000, it wasn't million pounds I think it cost, a bargain.
Looks
It's a
like
bargain.
it's going to be worth every penny, so that's happy days. Shall we do a little awards,
Yeah.
awards ceremony?
Yeah.
Well, we've already done moment of the season.
Done moment,
What about goal of the season?
goal of the season.
Lanzini, Chelsea away.
Oh, and
That's a nice
that was-
Good goal.
yeah,
Um,
he's got that in his log.
right.
hasn't
Pirates free kick against Palace.
Um,
there.
Payet against Bournemouth, banger.
Yeah.
And a Valencia against
Against Bournemouth as well.
banger. That goal was odd because the ball just goes like this.
He's got 2 free kicks in that game.
Weird
I've
dip
never,
on
se-
it,
I've never
yeah.
seen a ball dip so aggressively as
It
that
was-
one.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
It was crazy.
Now he did that. Yeah.
Proper impressive.
Oh, I think Payet's free kick against Palace is
Palace.
something else because they've got 7 people in that wall
Yeah.
and there's a keeper.
And to bend it into that corner he did.
Yeah, there was
He
only-
expected it to go top
there was
left,
only
top
one
right,
place.
Amazing.
There was only one place that Wayne Hennessy and that wall was going to let him put it, and he put it there.
Yeah.
So,
I'll go for that one as well.
what do you reckon, Palace?
I vote
Yeah.
player
The player against Palace was
Yeah.
the one.
Righto.
Player of the season.
Player of the season. Well, I think once again we all know it can only be one person.
Yeah.
So how about apart from player?
Well, I think Payet has been the best player at the club this season, no doubt.
Yeah.
He got 2 assists as well against United. It's a shame we didn't have him for the Stoke game because he was injured. It would have been different against Stoke if we had Payet. I think Mikel Antonio.
Recently, I don't think he's been on top of his game.
No, he hasn't. Yeah.
Antonio's got to be up there. Tompkins, I've been very impressed with.
Tompkins in
right
the first half of the season was immense.
back. A right back, he was good.
Because it's not his first position, is it?
Quite a noble as well.
I think Cresswell's been his usual consistent self.
Yeah, it was a little bit dodgy to start the season.
Mm.
But,
That
yeah.
that again illustrates how well we've done this season. That so many players in the starting 11 have been so strong.
He's come out today that Uncle Bonner has been called up for Italy
Has
to
he?
the Euros. It just shows people are watching West Ham. They are
That's good.
taking note.
Yeah.
Payet's going.
Randolph.
Collins is going.
So
So
we have got some representation,
Yeah, unfortunately not
which is
England.
nice.
that's ridiculous.
Sadly not with England.
I just don't get Mark Noble for me. Bar Dele Alli. Mark Noble's been the best English midfielder in the Premier League,
Yeah.
and he's not been picked.
I think just any other manager other than Hodgson would pick him. Hodgson's got a problem
Yeah.
with West Ham players play for England, but what can you do?
You think absolutely considering Delph and
Wilshire's played, started 1 game.
yeah,
started one
Townsend
game.
as well. You really do feel for
For
Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Rashford getting picked in.
yeah,
I'd take the photo over him.
Oh, absolutely.
I would take Carroll, not because I'm being biased, purely because Carroll offers something different.
Yeah.
No other England striker will be as threatening in the air.
Yeah, I would definitely take Carroll as well, actually.
If you're going to take Rashford, Carroll deserves to go. It's
Yeah.
ludicrous.
I mean, I think the thing with Rashford is we've seen it before that you can take a you can take a young and exciting striker, and they do find themselves to be in places that you wouldn't necessarily usually find a player. I mean, you remember Michael Owen, he was only 18 when he
Against Argentina.
when he scored that amazing goal against Argentina. If you're good enough, you're old enough.
Walcott got picked, I think, when he was about 16.
Yeah.
Without playing in the Premier League.
If you're good enough, you're old enough. And Rashford, fair play to him in the FA Cup. He scored a very good goal against us.
And he went missing in the Premier League game. And when we beat them in the last game of the Bowling Cup, I think Rashford did nothing.
Scored some goals this season though. And in a short space of time, it's only really the last quarter of this season that we've seen him.
But Randolph is expected to start in goal for Ireland, I think. What did you make of Randolph in the final few games of the season?
Probably could have done better against Stoke.
I think the United second goal when he flags it.
Yeah, he could have done better with that one as well. But he had been playing well in the cup games previously.
He got saved in the season, I think.
He did.
Yeah.
He did, yeah. Mind you, Adrian's been was dithering a bit, if you know what I mean.
He didn't do pick up the backside.
Yeah.
That Palace game, when he kept it on, and then they scored. I didn't understand that, but
A couple of suspect decisions, unfortunately.
Yeah.
which players can you expect us to sign? Which areas in the pitch do you think we need to strengthen?
Up front, Saka,
Saka looks like he's going.
and Emenike. Aaron could all be replaced, I think. I mean, I'll probably keep Saka out of three of them, get rid of Valencia and Emenike to be honest, but up front definitely. Carroll is probably our best striker and he's always injured, so.
Lacazette's been thrown about.
That would be big.
Benteke.
I think that's all that divides us from being a really top side is a top striker. And if we can get a player such as Lacazette, all that bloke from
Marseille.
I don't know how to say his name. Is it
Ashwari.
Ashwari, is it? Yeah. Oh, he is. Yeah, he's quality. So.
In terms of departures, though, I think O'Brien's leaving. Lee,
Elliot Lee's gone, yeah.
Moses, Emenike and Song are all going back to their clubs.
Yeah.
What do you think of Moses? I thought he
Very
was,
promising start.
but he just dipped so badly. I think Antonio took his place in the team.
Yeah. Well, when he first came here, he scored the goal against Man City. I was impressed with him at the start. But yeah, as the season went on, he sort of lost his form a bit.
I can't remember who it was against, but it led to player knocking in a rebound. Moses just went on this.
It was Newcastle, I think.
It was a demolishing run. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Then he hit the crossbar and then player banged in a rebound. But that's what Moses can do. It's just you don't see it enough, unfortunately.
Yeah. We've got quite a few players though in positions where we are quite strong. You look at centre back, and you've got Reed, O'Connor, Collins, Tompkins, and then you've got Reece Burke, who's a solid centre back.
And Reece Oxford.
And Reece Oxford. And you do wonder, is one of them going to want to play and one of them going to want to move on?
Yeah. Well, Reece Burke for Bradford pretty much won every trophy.
Yeah.
At the end of season awards, hasn't he? I've not been watching any.
Fortunately, missed out the Millwall game when we lost 3-1. We still got the away game.
I've not been watching any. I've not been watching any footy in the Championship this season, especially Bradford League One.
Yeah.
I've not been watching any
I could tell.
football. No, but from what I hear from Bradford fans.
And Carlin's been at Bradford as well.
Yeah,
He's a really good player.
apparently they've both been quality this
We've seen
season.
them on under-21s. We know.
We have a solid side. He won the cup. He won the cup. But there are some negatives as always. Who do you think's been the flop of the season?
There are a few names. Netherlands we got there. Emenike.
Emenike hasn't scored a single league goal. He scored against Blackburn.
Two decent goals.
He always looks like he could be dangerous though, but
Just can't finish.
That's probably the story of his career, isn't it?
I remember Norwich away. He missed a few
Mr.
saves.
Sitter. He came on.
Should have won it for us, I think. Yeah.
I think there's been real confusion with the centre halves this season is do you do Reed, Tompkins, Collins, or Bonner Reed? You know, all these different combinations.
Byron came in against City. We haven't seen him since.
Yeah,
What's going on?
He's played that great ball, really like his first touch.
The fifth to pay it.
Yeah, to play it. And then he's just been playing on the 21s, obviously got injured a little bit. I think he's suspended as well.
Cup tied.
Not really sure
There was a lot.
what happened.
It was a big deal the Under-21 Cup to win that, and to bring in a really experienced defender like Byron, who's still young as well. I should imagine. I wonder if that was a reason that he came in was to help the Under-21s out this season.
I think we needed.
Push on to the first team next
We
season.
needed strengthening at right back.
Jenkinson went.
Jenkinson got injured, and we needed a right back. Tompkins was playing.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised
if Tompkins did really well. Yeah, another right back we need. I mean, Byron looks like he could be, but obviously we haven't seen him much.
Yeah, Brian is going.
And Tony had to fill in there, and especially the Swansea game. And Tony was always like other side of the pitch, like trying to be a winger. And he is one of our best wingers, but
Just need to get Antonio back on the wing, making runs.
Yeah,
That's what he's best at, storming at people.
definitely.
Such a strong player as well.
So if Man United win the FA Cup, we're in the Europa League for qualifying
That's the
round.
same round that we went out last time.
Yeah, to Astra. So at least we don't have to play the first two rounds. Do you think we're going to need a lot of players to play in the Europa League? Because I'm assuming Slaven wants to do well in it. He wants to be in it. We're going to need a big squad to play Thursday, Sunday.
Well, yeah,
Definitely, I mean, I just got to strengthening. I mean, you've always got to strengthen it, and yeah, 100%.
he wants it. I think the whole team wants it. And they're obviously gutted that they have to rely on Man United, so that they can get in there.
It's not just that, because if we beat Stoke, you get in a further round. So if you finish fifth, you're in the group stage. Finish sixth, it's only one qualifying round. It's annoying that we have to go through these rounds because it's
only
such a
one
season.
round. I think it's only one round.
Yeah, but you'd rather be in the group stage. You know, you don't want the whole season to go down to qualifying game.
Is it one round for the group stage that we then take?
There's a third qualifying round, and then there's a playoff round. And you could potentially get a Sevilla or something.
Well, you know,
Then six.
you see, if you can't win those games, then are you fit for the group stages?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well, last season was
It's
different because
it's just an extra
Because we
test.
played
we played the
under
kids.
21s.
Yeah, and we nearly did it. Because I remember we had, I remember the Astra game, Hayek's debut, I think it was, and we had 2 injuries, and this is when players kept getting sent off. So if we can get to the group stage, it'd be a really good experience, I think,
Definitely.
being in Europe for
And
West Ham.
just see how far you can go. I personally don't believe that these European games get in the way of the Premier League season. I think that they're professional athletes. They're paid to play football.
It's their job.
Yeah, I think you can. I mean, you hear about people playing Saturday and Sunday league. 20 stone geezers playing Saturday, Sunday league, and they're fine.
Yeah.
So, you know, hopefully we can go as far.
I think it'd be a good opportunity as well to play Randolph and Adrian alternately.
Yeah.
Maybe
definitely.
Randolph in Europe or something.
Yeah, because if Adrian's starting all the time, then Randolph will get fed up and want to move on, and Randolph's the top keeper as
An
well.
international keeper.
Of course, providing Palace don't win the FA Cup.
That'd be awful. If we missed out on Europe after the season we've had, it would be so disappointing.
Yeah,
So disappointing.
yeah, it really would. But at least we're stable, seriously, in a good place going into Stratford, which was important.
What do you make of the new stadium? It's shaping up nicely.
It's nice. It is nice.
Yeah, obviously atmosphere,
that's the thing.
something we're going to have to work
That's
on.
what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about.
And also, it's just not going to be the same. I mean, obviously, I'll go out to West Ham, Hudson Park, drinking the Boleyn. And obviously, the pubs around there, where are we going to drink, really?
You can't even eat. I don't think that you're not even allowed to sell burger. You're not allowed burger vans or anything on that land because it's owned by the
just get
Oh,
permission to do it.
there'll be official catering.
Yeah.
And West Ham aren't even making money off the catering.
There's only 2 pubs I know there. There's the Cow, which is apparently quite expensive for food.
Oh, very.
Apparently they do chicken scratchings as well.
There's a football pub, isn't there?
The football cafe. Apparently Ferdinand owns that. Yeah, that's
But
what
he owns something in Stratford.
Yeah, no,
I've been there.
I've been there a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's like quite too.
But that's more like if you
so
don't have a ticket, you go in there and watch the game.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple in the neighbourhood, but they're all pretty upper class. They're not really West Ham
And
clubs.
Green Street is iconic for West Ham. You know, walk down Green Street, walk to the game. You know, to have to walk through essentially the shopping centre and think it's not the same.
No.
And the badge. You seen the badge?
The badge is too simplistic.
West Ham,
I don't like
London.
the new badge. I don't like the new badge at all.
Branding me.
This is a pitch. You know, the
Pocket
players that,
liner.
all those players that scored those amazing goals on the bowling ground. It's got, you know, the Canio goal.
No, it's not.
Bobby Moore played in that pitch.
It's Sydney Members.
Well,
That's what's so iconic about that being the last game there. Bobby Moore putting the lights on.
yeah,
There shouldn't be any more football played there.
it's fitting.
No, there's obviously that game. I don't have anything against the ladies, but I'm not going to turn up to that game because
I just don't think it's right.
I just want that last game to be my last
Yeah.
memory.
Last
of Upton
game
Park.
at Bowling,
Mm.
I don't-
West Ham 3, Manchester
I'll only go
United
back to
2.
Upton Park to collect my seat, and that's it.
Yeah.
I might go back to the shop to get a couple of things because
They're going to sell you it in a box for £50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, I'm tempted. I don't know if you can buy the grass. I want to buy the
I
grass.
want to buy the gold sign for when the Queen opened the Dock Island stand. Apparently that's going on.
Couple of £100 of that.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's pretty smart though. It's pretty smart. Yeah, they're auctioning all sorts of things.
There's some money in it.
I think to be fair, they wanted to keep most of it and put some of it in Stratford, but they just didn't. There was just too many things. Because you think they've already taken the gates.
They're taking the
down.
gates to
The
Olympic
statues going
Stadium
down there.
to put it outside the shop.
Mm.
Yeah. Interesting.
Moving on.
But it's good. I think it's good for the club going forward. I think we're screwed if we go down. You know, hopefully that won't happen again.
I'm
But
sure we won't
I
get
don't,
that.
I don't think we've got. I think it's only up now. I really do.
the only reason I think we might go down is if say a big club comes in for Bilic.
I don't
Bilic
think
is
Village
They'd have to be big.
Bilic is the top manager.
They'd have to be huge.
I know
Bilic
Bilic
loves-
can manage Real Madrid.
Village loves West Ham. I don't think they
Yeah.
will.
He was crying. Did you see?
Yeah, oh, mate.
Yeah, on the farewell bowling game.
That was. I'm not going to say it would be a ridiculous thing to say. I'm happy that the manager was blubbing, but it just shows you how much it all means to him. And
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the pictures that I think.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
it is a far cry from certain Mr. League Allardyce
I just don't want it to be a diabolical mess.
chewing on his gum.
Because
That's a good impression. And
yeah, kept Sunderland up,
slouch
didn't he?
on the chair.
What a job he's done there.
Sending Newcastle down. Yeah.
He's a great manager, and we wouldn't be where we are now without him.
That he got us back up, got us cemented. Fair play to the board for keeping him. But he's not a manager to take you into like top 10.
No,
He's like
just keeps
keeps
there.
you up, keep you there, thereabouts. Yeah.
But no, I don't think, because when Bilic was at Besiktas,
Mm.
he said that the only club he'd leave for was West Ham. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think he'd like to. I think he'd like to.
I think you'll stay here for
For a long time.
obviously a manager's always a tough job, but it all usually ends badly.
He won a
Bilic.
trophy.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we have finished 4 points, I think, off of 4. That's phenomenal for a first season. That's amazing. You just wonder how far we can go with him. Can we get a Champions League spot?
Next season.
Oh, we're going to win the title next year again.
But if you look at what Leicester
Next
have
season,
done,
I can see us finishing fourth.
if Leicester can win the league, why can't West Ham finish 4th?
If Leicester can win the league, why can't West Ham win the league?
It's just typical West Ham, you know, because the Stoke game, right? We had this chance, I think, and it was cleared off the line, and the technology came
There
up,
two cleared off the line.
and then it was so
Corners.
close.
Yeah.
I don't know how we didn't win
And
that game.
Sacco missed a great chance. Antonio
Sacco,
did a run, and he should have scored that. Just so many missed chances letting us down.
We should have been 3-0 up at half time. And then you look at if we beat Swansea as well, and that's pretty much fifth place. City drew on the last day, so
That's what happens when you don't take chances.
It's football at the end of the day.
Yes, it is.
It's the best points tally in the Premier League, I think, West Ham.
Ever, yeah.
Yeah,
Ever.
and most goals scored. So it's been a solid season,
Oh, yeah.
and there's lots to look forward to.
65 goals. 65 goals, 63 points.
Yeah, it's been a decent season.
Yeah.
Just a little disappointing at Stoke.
Oh, yeah, it's just a bad end to a really fun and enjoyable campaign, really.
I think it would have been fitting if the bowling farewell was the last game of the season.
Oh, it would have been, wouldn't it? Yeah. That was
Yeah.
unfortunate. That couldn't happen that way, but there you go.
Thank goodness it wasn't the Swansea game, because that's what it was going to be originally. Oh.
Oh God. If you could describe the season in one word, just one. Actually, no. I'll give you three. I'll give you 3 words. Describe West Ham United season in 3 words.
Okay. Emotional. Mental.
Mental.
I don't know. Can't think of another one, to be honest.
Well, emotional and mental is 3
Yeah.
words.
Emotional and mental, yeah. That's it. Those are my 3 words.
There you go, it's written in the stars. I would go unforgettable,
Yeah.
magical,
Oh.
referees.
I was going to say beers is my favourite.
I think unforgettable and emotional.
What about you, Jack?
I'm just a bit dubious about having and as one of the
Really?
words.
But
That's one of
it's
the
in the
words.
we can go to dictionary corner if you like, and sure it's in the dictionary.
You know, that's kind of, that's just a conjunctive.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah.
If you put another word in it, it'll be 4 words.
That's true.
Unless you put commas in.
No, it's true. It's true. It's true. I can't even answer my own question.
Okay, I'll go emotional, mental, and historic. Those are my 3 words.
That's 4 words.
Emotional.
You said emotional, mental, and historic.
Emotional, mental, historic.
There you go.
Jack. Okay.
Destiny.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I like that one. Yeah.
Destiny.
I like that. Yeah.
Alright.
Destiny should be the 3rd word.
Get ready, Kieran.
Oh, save the best to last. What's it going to be?
Stadium.
Right, okay.
Yeah. And favourites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you look back at the season we've had, the first 3 words that go to your mind are Destiny, Stadium, and favourite.
We've had some great times.
I mean, maybe if we went down.
I even had favourites earlier. I mean, I'm still.
Well, it's not going to be there anymore.
Together
Favourites isn't going to be there anymore.
Actually,
Next year,
he told you that.
No, I mean in terms
you'll
of going to the bowling ground.
You could go there, have a beer in the bowling, eat your favourite, and then come back.
You see, fellas, I tricked you. It's a trick question because there aren't enough superlatives
There we go.
to describe our season. And on that note, probably wrap up the video.
Yeah.
Go a long time.
Just a word on.
Thanks for watching.
Will we
This
doing
weekly
stuff over the
series.
summer?
I hope so.
We'll be going to
See.
games, pre-season,
Pre-season games.
Finish
well,
uni,
there.
so I'm
Europa
gonna-
League.
Yes, the
I'm gonna
Juventus
go
game will
home,
probably be our
but
next one.
Europa League qualification.
I'll be,
Yeah.
I'll definitely be coming to London during the summer.